This video is probably gonna be a little dark. It's nighttime and I'm in a hotel. This is all available light I got, but we're gonna make it work. What's up, YouTube? It's Dean Charles II, your favorite seasonal photographer, YouTube photographer, back again. So, cool night. So this is actually the third night of the DNC, and I work. If y'all notice, I work in politics, so that's why I get to pop up in a whole bunch of different places, get to take some really cool pictures of a whole bunch of different people, yada yada yada. So, went to work at the DNC, yada yada. I always keep my camera with me. So I ended up seeing one of someone I work with in the work that I do, and they had a press pass, and I just ended up asking them, like, "Hey, got a press pass? Can I get down to the floor or whatnot?" And so he was like, "We can't really, gotta see what we can do." He worked it out. So I ended up having. It's actually cool. And I'm saying this because I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of behind the scenes. So the time that I was able to go up, it was during the Bill Clinton speech. So I got a little bit behind the scenes. It's on my phone. So just walking down, and what was cool was we ended up going down there. We ended up getting stopped because it's like a long line. So they ended up telling us to go back. So I didn't really get any shots. So I was like, I can't go. You give me a second. Yada yada. He said, all right, I can give you a couple seconds. So I go back down. What ended up looking up, the lady up front, she was like, "Hey, have you gotten any chance of taking the pictures?" I was like, "Nah." She said, "Cool, come on." So I was able to get up there, get on the ground. So basically, the way like a lot of times the photography stuff work, there's like the close-up photographer. So there's like a barricade with some photographers and media folk spacing. Then like you have the audience, all that jazz. So I was able to get pretty close as concerned to the audience to get some pictures. All right. Now, because this moment was requested, but I already had gear on me. There's two things I would have changed, right? So I brought my R3. I would have probably brought my R5 because of the distance. I would have rather had just a little bit more, rather had the 45 megapixels versus the 20 megapixels, knowing now that I was gonna need to crop. And then I had my 70 to 200. I don't own a different lens, but if I could have swapped a different lens, I would have swapped it in for like something maybe in the 400 range, just because of the distance. So that was the moment, but it was really cool. I got an opportunity, got some shots of Bill Clinton, but it's a lot. So yeah, this is going to be probably a short video, but it just is just a couple shots that I was able to get with my 5 minutes, 10 minutes most. It probably wasn't even 10 minutes to be able to take pictures of Bill Clinton during the DNC. So I was able to get a couple shots. I was rushing. I don't think it's my best rush job, in the sense that like I got a couple of details. If I could have stayed a little bit longer, I would have liked to get like some more pictures of people in the crowd somewhat reacting, but I just got a couple of shots. The primary thing was get a couple shots of Bill Clinton. It happened, so that's cool. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Let me know if you have any questions. Glad to be back. As y'all see, I have new hair. A lot of stuff has changed, but we're gonna be throwing out some videos. I've been shooting all week at the during this DNC week, so we're gonna go talk about some concert photography that I recently just did, and some other stuff. But if you have any questions, anything, throw them in the comments. Appreciate y'all. It's Dean Charles II. Hope you like this video. Bye. Cool. So continuing from where I left off. So this is at the DNC walking down. Like I said, I got a pass. I'm actually with a group of folk, and we're trying to get close. So I only got like a few minutes. So I'm getting as close as we can, and there's traffic. I think actually there was like a medical emergency somewhere on there, and so I couldn't really get too much closer from this side. And on that other wall, there's a line. So after we got past the line, we actually had to leave and come back in. The person was able to let me in. So as y'all can see, this is where I'm at. Like, so I'm real close. I actually felt awkward because the guy with the camera was like staring at me the whole time. I know it wasn't at me, but he's doing his job. And so because of that, I was able to jump in and get this close to Bill Clinton for his time. So like that's just where I'm at. So that's really majority of like what I have, because like I said, I didn't have enough time to like really get footage. All right, cool. So here we have just basically our settings right now to get some audio. Right, cool. Not my settings, Jesus Christ. So we have like the pictures that we took. So I took about 17 pictures. Well, I took more than 17, but these are 17 that I used real quick. That I'm gonna use. I'm gonna figure out 3 to post, but It's all right, Lee. I ain't figured all that out. But we can go through that. So feel free to critique as you want. What would you do different? Yada yada. We're not like talking through like settings and stuff like that. But y'all can go through the pictures. We had 6 minutes to get something, and I think we did. So we can go start here. So just a little detail shot while walking in. Then this was the first like Bill Clinton shot, which it was a cool shot. It's a cool shot. I would kind of like wish his hands was a little bit different, but it's a straight on. Was really happy to be able to get that. Whatnot. So clearly I need to adjust this the cropping and angle on this, but we're going fast. So here's another one. This one is a really solid shot right here. Dope. Let me actually see what. Let me show y'all some settings. So one thing I do like about political events is that they are lit well, right? You don't need flash very often, yada yada. So this is everything, and to be honest with y'all, I don't really use ND filters ever, basically because I broke too many of them in my bags. So it is what it is for me. So it's not anything on the lens, anything like that. So you can kind of see we're at 400 ISO, 200 millimeter. We're at 2.8. I'm at 2.8. Normally I actually don't like shooting at 2.8 for political events or like concert stuff. It's usually closer to 4, but I was just so far back that I was a little bit more concerned about like just the image turning out. And then we're at 200th of a second. That's pretty accurate for most of these. I think I may have went up to 400th of a second for a couple, but nothing too serious. So right here, this was cool. It's a little soft on the face, just